What's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're getting everything that you set out to get. What's up, Kev? Catch 'em all, Kev, in the chat. Ancient Mew, how's it going? Barangus McGee. It's really good to see you, brother. Hope you're feeling all right today. JB's Pokestop, what's going on? Laurie! It's good to see you, boo. Maddie! Hope you're doing well. Raphilosophy with the $2 dono. Congrats again, Kev. Thank you for being you. Man, I super appreciate you so much. And thank you for being you. It is really good to see you all. Looks like JB's found one of my custom emojis. I was trying out a few things. My peace-loving Pokemon Mimikyu there. Everybody notice your little member badges also? I did update those, so you get little ghosts as you progress. All ghosts, absolutely. Hey, Alec Longoria, I appreciate that. What's going on, man? We are live. We're live. It is good to see you all. Thank you so much for popping in. And joining me tonight is kind of a momentous occasion, although it's not my technical first monetized stream. It's my first one that I'm doing the Pokemon thing. And it's my first art stream that's monetized, so that's kind of nice. Jesse! How's it going? Cute, you like that? I have another one in there as well. I think it's the PokéGhost theory. It's good to see you, Jess. How was your day? How are you feeling? Is everybody feeling better? Maddie G, I know you're there. How you doing, fam? Katrina! I appreciate that, Katrina. And Leighton. Appreciate you. I have your stuff en route. Maybe not all of it, because a lot of y'all won in the last 2 weeks, but I sent off the first shipment, so y'all should be expecting more in the coming weeks, so. Jack Scudder coming in. Welcome to the Spirit Clan. I appreciate you, Jack. Your stuff is set to go out this week, too, if not next week. I don't know, I sent out so much, I should have wrote it down, who's went out. All I know is they're here, they're not here anymore. Let's go, but the Celebrate, that's coming out soon. Much better from over the weekend, and I made a lot of progress on the Jon Snow cloak. I can't wait to see the progress. I know that, did you post pictures anywhere? I've been so tied up at work today. And although it wasn't a tough day, it was long. Yeah, nice little 10-hour day. Exciting indeed, and it just brings me just as much excitement to give things away. I actually have a couple ideas for some giveaways tonight, so you deserve a... Oh man, catch 'em all, Kev. I appreciate that, coming out with the 2. You don't have to do that, man. I really appreciate that. Catch 'em all, Kev is well on his way, and I know that I was talking with him a little bit yesterday, helping him out with some live stream. So I think he's planning on going live on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So we will at some point go over and make sure that we're all subbed up to Catch 'em All Kev to support his live stream endeavors and go and see what we can do and get some giveaways. Haven't posted yet, but I will soon. Excellent. Mrs. 5150, I'm so glad that you popped in. It's always good to see you. I did have that idea as well, that I do still have that picture that I never finished coloring, and Thursdays are the art stream, so I might be getting into that. But let me show you a little bit about what we are going to do today. We are going to start, as is tradition, and my favorite part, solving the cube. Once that cube is solved, we are going to open some mail from Team MiShins. Hoping that he pops in. What's up, Halian? I hope you're doing well. Good morning. I believe Kev will catch that. I believe he will. I believe he will. And this Kev always says it's impossible to catch them all. But I believe he can. I believe he can. It is really good to see you all. It is. So we'll open some mail from Team MiShins. We'll see if he pops in. It is a card that I won on his stream. Everybody should go check out him as well. He does stream every Saturday. The time always varies, but it's normally pretty early in the morning for us here in the Americas. So. But while I talk, let's go ahead and do this right now. Got your mail today. Almost forgot to tell me. How could you? How could you? I'm so good. Man, that was fast. I'm glad that you got the mail, Jess. I hope that you liked it. And Maddie G should have been in there too. Did you both get an envelope? Or was it all in one? So many, and so many are like one of one, and that makes it tough too. Postbox, and there's Jesse's mail. Let's go, Halian. Raphilosophy coming into the Spirit Clan. What's going on, my brother? I appreciate that. I saw your dono from earlier as well. What's up, Stafford? How's it going? Everybody, exclamation point ghost. I'll show you in a second what I have planned today. After we solve the cube, open mail from Team MiShins, we're actually going to look for a request. I had a very interesting experience in Kidio Game stream on yesterday. And I don't know if anybody knows that card girl, but randomly that card girl was like, "Hey Kev, do you take requests?" Nakamura Ipan is one of our favorites. It would be great if you could do that for us. And I was like, you know what, based on just the request, yes I will, and happily. Newbie, because you were gifted a membership. In fact, I gifted out 5 on Monday. That was my first technical live stream with monetization. And I gifted out 5. I can actually gift out 10 every single month, and the chat convinced me to split it up and do 5 then and 5 now. So, Ghost fam, enjoy. Best of luck. Here's the other 5, and we'll see who can become part of the Ghost fam. Just like that. Alec Longoria, Covello, Nuts, AZ Echo Fox, and Pokemon. 5 legends sniping the memberships. I do believe I can gift out 10 every single month, so I am going to do that at the beginning of every month and see what we can do. But congratulations to those 5 new members of the Ghost fam, and hope they pop in. Is any of them here? I think Alec is here. The Chill Pit received. Pokey Newbie sent a membership. I appreciate that, noobs. I do. The Chill Pit getting that membership, sniping it right up. So we're going to look for a couple of pieces by Nakamura Ipan. I did a little research beforehand, and Nakamura Ipan only has like 5 or 6 cards in the entirety of the game. Appreciate that, noobs. This is also giving me a great indicator of what I can do with my emojis to make them more legible. But I'm sure they look okay for y'all. Appreciate that, Halian. Everybody go ahead and drop a like if you haven't already. We're at 18 likes already, and only 8 minutes into the stream is banana sandwich to me, y'all. I super appreciate you all, and as always, I hope you're getting everything that you set out to get. I hope you're not letting anything stop you, and I hope that we're remembering that it takes $0 to be a good person. And I really appreciate you all being here. You give me so much faith in what we do. And I'm planning to have a little fun tonight. And after we look at some art by Nakamura Ipan, we're going to try and find all 5 cards, except for one. I know I don't have a Basilisk. Johnny Knight, what's going on, brother? I hope you're doing well. Having a good night. We are actually going to do something that I've never done before. I actually haven't even seen it before. And I stumbled upon it on Amazon, almighty Amazon. And I thought, how cool is this? I might have to pick it up just to see how it is. Raphilosophy with another 2. How do you feel about the artwork in the new Mega? Are you talking about the super, like, MAGA old cartoon poster looking ones? Those ones? Because if you are, I kind of like them. If you're not, I like those too. But those are the ones that came to mind when you said that, Rafa, and I super appreciate the donut, brother. Didn't let anything stop me from finding Pokemon cards at MSRP today. Let's go. And this is what it is. I put it in the thumbnail, but this is a 4D build model of Bulbasaur. This is heavy. And I mean like heavy. And it's flat. Which means that it comes with all these little sheets. I have no idea the material it is, if it's paper or what, but we're going to get into it tonight after we look for a little bit of art. I do plan on finishing it tonight. This is about how big it is. So it's kind of inspiring from the models that we built of Yveltal and this Gengar right here, as well as some of those Mega Block Pokemon models that we did. We're also going to check out a few channels today, and I do have some particulars in mind. Whether we do giveaways on every single one, no idea. But let me solve this to get started with tonight's stream. And we'll run the first giveaway tonight. And I believe that first giveaway is going to entail a hit from the hitbox, as well as something I haven't done in a while, because I kind of got backlogged with it, so to speak. But I do something very unique here when it comes to trick or trade. And what I like to do is I like to gift trick or trade packs, rip them open. We're going to see what's in it. You can choose whatever you want to keep unharmed. But if given the go-ahead, I'm going to turn them into art cards. I don't have any at hand to really show you. I think Matt Gooch probably has the biggest collection of my art cards so far. What's up, Hungry Hollow? It's good to see you, fam. Just popped out of his head seeing that? Ooh. Excellent. I like that. I like that. Hannah, congrats on your month. Thanks, Hannah, and welcome back. It's good to see you. Ancient Mew, it's always good to see you, man. You're the ultimate hype. The ultimate hype person. Looks 3D. What's the 4D part? Will it smell it? Does it spray? I thought that exact same thing. So we'll find out. We'll find out, because the 4D thing makes me think it could spray water. I don't know what the fourth dimension is aside from time. So... You ever heard of nanoblocks before? They're really small Lego and they have Pokemon built. I have, and I've actually built one of those nanobloks, and not Pokemon either. It was a unicorn, and it was a monstrosity. But I would happily build one of those Pokemon. It would just take quite a long time. Yo, Big Island Angler, what's going on, fam? How you doing? I do want to make a public announcement as well that if you have reached out to me, I have definitely gotten it. What I haven't gotten is time to get back to y'all. So if you did send me a message about winnings, I certainly did get it. Everything is cool, and I will get around to answering those, that I promise you. But for example, like today, I went directly, shut down my computer, and set up stream and went live. So I just wanted to throw that out there for everybody. Yo, Jay's Mix. I appreciate that, man. It's good to see you. Hit the like before I go to bed. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night, Jays. Appreciate you popping in, brother. Like that. Time is such a trippy thing, because you're all good. When do we do what we can. That, my friend, is one of the most accurate quotes I think I've heard today. JD is always good to see you. Rafa coming in, getting in the giveaway. Of course, those that do know, it's not going to take long, so if you're not in the giveaway, get in the giveaway. This isn't right. That's right. Always keep it real, brother. One love indeed. One love indeed. And I did make a statement a few weeks ago. It was part of a reading stream too, but I did state that because of the watch time that I did earn from that stream, that I am going to give away something very special, and that something is going to be given away this weekend on Saturday's stream. So I do recommend, once I get it scheduled, I should have probably did that, but show up. I will put out a short that we can all comment on in very like manner to the 700 subscriber giveaway. We'll wait till the end of the stream to run it, and you do not have to be here in order to win. And I will show you what that is here in a second. And I also have some news, primarily for Brangus, and I am going to email you, brother, just because I think I found something in regards to those things I'm talking about. Yep, alright. 2 seconds. So, what I'm going to be giving away, y'all, on Saturday is this. I appreciate that, Angler. Truly I do, and I'm glad that you're a part of it. What's up, EDF? So this is what I'm going to be giving away for my monetization. They do state on here, simply made for artistic purposes only, to be given as a gift. I was just scrolling through the internet, so to speak, and I actually saw something that looked similar, and upon closer inspection, I found these. Now, I'm not sure if it's the person you picked it up from, so after stream I'm going to send you an email so that you can verify, so we can shout them out if so. But the picture I saw was the complete 151, like they had them all. Ah, the old interwebs, yeah, the internet. They had them all, and it was a gorgeous sight to see, and I zoomed in on the Ninetales, and it was spelled the exact same, and they even had it down here, only given as a gift. So I was like, I think these are the exact same ones. So I think I found the maker. So we'll verify before I say anything live. Yep, that's wild. Alright, stand back. There's nothing to see here, so come back on Saturday. But the Ninetales, it is spelled incorrectly, but this will be given away at a milestone in the future, as well as this one. So sub up, stick around, y'all. Be on the lookout for those milestones and what we can do to reach them, because these were given to the channel by Brangus McGee, and I will send you a message as well, EDF, based on what I found. We'll see. But stick around, y'all, because with what I may have found, we might be able to get more too. So no promises, but yep, those are going to be given away. They're so cool, right? And of course, I do want to reference my favorite, my Mimikyu. This is what they look like unwrapped. Has everything on it. The only thing not on this one is like the set it came from. Normally they do have the set symbol on there. I don't know what 2 stars is, but yep, I like it too. So yep, those there, thought they were cool. Rap philosophy with that 10 gives cost money to ship, man. Congrats on your milestone, bro. Love exploring art with you and your Discord. Your channel hits a niche I needed and didn't know I truly... Man, much love, Rafa. I really appreciate you, brother. And more than just coming in and supporting and dropping the like and the shares, but the poetry that you've shared with us, not just me, but the stream as well, and allowing us to read that live, man. We appreciate that contribution as well from that creator, and if they did it on purpose or don't even know it's right. I would like to hear that too, about the Ninetales. So cool. I thought so too. But for now, what we're giving away is a hit from the hitbox and 3 random art cards, maybe. Maybe. It could very well be that you want to keep them all untarnished. I will send them all exactly as is. Hell, I'll even offer, if you would like, kind of defeats the purpose, but if you want to keep this sealed, I'll do that as well. I know this one's a little bit of an older pack, isn't it? This one's 24, so this is last year. You know what? Let's make it that much more interesting. And let's drop it back a year into 2023. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, get in there, exclamation point ghost. I'm going to close it in 40 seconds. And then we are going to go on the art hunt real quick and looking for artwork from Nakamura Ipan. I had a community member asked me on request to do an episode of Artist Appreciation on them, so I was the first time that's happened, second time that's happened to me, first time in a live stream, so I'm gonna do it. There he is, the link dropping, never stopping. Ryan Tran, Godmod, I super appreciate you. How were you doing? Catching up on all the links, appreciate that. Zombie Pikachu. Chilling. Hi, Rye. Hi, Rye indeed. So the first thing I need to look for is actually through the top loaders here. So I'll get those ready. And close. Good luck, everybody. Well, you can call rigged all you want. I say well deserved. Raphilosophy winning the battle. Rafa, would you like to open it or keep it sealed? Not to be cliche. Best of luck. Rigged. Please open. You got it. You got it. Pop this open. JP's. Come on. Oh, look at that. Got a Sinistee. Cute little ghosty by Saya Saruda. Let's find the Pokeball. Remember, there's always a Pokeball hidden in Saya Saruda's artwork. And how weird is that? Because Saya Saruda was the first artist that was requested from me. Like, I'm totally mind blown right now. These are 2023 Halion. In fact, I haven't been able to find 2025 yet. Anybody? Has anybody found 2025? Draw 2 cards. This Pokemon is said to have been born with the lonely spirit possessed a cold, leftover cup of tea. Quite the origin story. I don't see the Pokeball in this one. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe they're out in October. Could be. Could be. Crazy Pokemon. Into the Miss Magus. From Paldea Evolved by Atsushi Furusawa. Chilling Battle Styles. And your holo would be a Dusknoir, wouldn't it? And one of my favorite Dusknoirs, Shigenori Negishi. Death, what's up, everybody? I believe that Death became an uncle recently. So I hope everything is good. I hope your niece is doing well. Such a sweet card, right? Which is why... Krippendorf, what's going on, man? It's good to see you. Which is why I'll ask Rafa, would you like me to keep this one unscathed? I will send this one as is. I will draw on the other two. Because this one is clearly sucking the souls out from all around. And you might want to price check it too, man. Because I pulled a Gengar in the last couple of streams from a trick or trade. And it turned out it was like $5-6. She's doing well, thank you, excellent. And congratulations again, Def, man. That's awesome. Box of Inferno. I feel my enthusiasm. They're sucking the life out of everything. That's gorgeous. We're going to sleeve that up right now. Maybe one day you catch up to Uncle Angler. I'm a granduncle. Ooh. So your nieces and nephews have kids? Or do you just have a lot of them? GameStop for tomorrow. Oh my god. Pretty soon there'll be androids standing there. Excellent. And I'll get to draw up on these two. So congratulations, Raphilosophy. An FGA. That's crazy. But, I mean, you know, and at the same time, it's like, is it really, though? Dudes camped out at 10 a.m. today at my local GameStop for tomorrow. Do these people work? Just curious. Alright, appreciate that, y'all. And congrats, Rafa. Will do. I gotta pull out some energies too. Managed to Mega Charizard UTC from Pokemon Center today while waiting on Walmart for a restock. Didn't happen. I'm trying Rafa doing already, and you? Alright, awesome. Appreciate you, Rafa. Appreciate all of you for being here. What I'm going to do is this. It's probably against my better judgment, but we're going to complete that. We're going to open that. And then I'm going to try not to forget that it's open. And we hunt through the art. One more generation to level me. Oh man. Katrina pulling out the big guns. I want to hear you sing, says Nick. Sing? Sing? You want to hear me sing? Oh, I wish I was an Oscar. I can't. That's probably copywritten, Nick. Copyright strike for Oscar Mayer. Lori. Lori. Good night, Lori. Heavy eyes tonight. You're on, though. I appreciate you, Lori. And sleep well if you do fall asleep. It's a very cool card. What am I looking for? Nakamura Ippon. It's not going to get stuck in my head. Love hanging out on your channel, though my worry that... Oh. EDF, you are killing it, man. And congrats, EDF, on 1,500 subs. Congratulations, man. Emmanuel Marias, how's it going? It's really good to see you. Yep, get in there. I'm going to try to not forget that it's open. That is for a Halloween Trigger Trade Pack 2023, and a hit from the hitbox. Rafa, give me a number. I totally forgot the hit from the hitbox, brother. No idea. It might have been one of my free ones, but I know some people have been gifting some throughout, so no idea. That was a gift from JB. Still hold it very dear. It's in my hitbox stack, like my autographs and my art cards. Number 2, you got it. Let me grab the box. This was from Mr. Ernest Culling. He sent that to me as a gift from the art. And then this was from Mr. Stafford. 5150. These are all cards I hold very dear. They're always next to me all the time, and eventually they'll make their way to binders. Emmanuel, amazing artist, is Emmanuel Marias, absolutely. In fact, I wanted to ask Emmanuel. I know I asked him some time ago. But I do these community episodes of Artist Appreciation. I did one on PokéGirl Jessie. There's so many more that I want to do. And I wanted to ask Emmanuel Marias if he would be alright with me sharing his artwork in Artist Appreciation. No pressure, no pressure. Alright, Rafa, number 2. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. You're getting a Ka. Ooh. No shot. Altaria EX. Let's get some hype for the EX. And that is from Paradox Rift by Saki Harishiro. Excellent. Pop that in there. Congratulations, Rafa. I always loved Altaria on EX cards because she used to have EX cards like in sets way back, like black and white, and all black and white because that was my probably favorite era of Pokemon card. EX hype. Reshiram was amazing, right? That was the amazing rare Reshiram. And I know that we just gave away an amazing rare Zamazenta from Vivid Voltage. That was Nate's amazing rare Zamazenta. It was awarded to Alice. She won the 700 subscriber giveaway. Rafa sending a membership. Appreciate that, brother. Scooped up by Uncle Death. Excellent. Congratulations, Death. Nice snipe. Yep, that is absolutely gorgeous. That one, all gifted cards are very dear to me. Few artworks releasing soon on stream of another streamer. This is what I've been working on for the last 2 months. Excellent. You're gonna have to let us know which one. We want to make sure that we're around for it. ADL. Pitchtrack is old, but he's the one that gifted me the card, where I won it in his hitbox. Eternatus Gold. This was gifted by Mike Zard's mix. Can't wait to see it either, man. Truly, all that hard work, I'm excited for it. Ooh, says Mrs. 5150. This is Yunanori. This is another artist that I really want to do. I'm a stubborn old timer. Pokemon doesn't exist after Fire Red Leaf Green to me, and no, I'm not including Red Fire. Yuck. Oh, Nick, you old head. Look at the apple, though. Appreciate you being here, buddy. I hope you had a good day. I hope you're feeling alright. Appreciate your help the other day. Mimikyu VMAX. Deoxys. This one I won. This one was gifted to me by K. Drill. Hope you're doing alright, brother. You know, we're always here for you if you ever need anything. 251 is all I can handle. There is 1,024 Pokemon in Pokemon now. So, unless I'm wrong, is it 25? It's 25, isn't it, with Pecharon? Ryan working overtime. Absolutely. Hey, what's going on, Prince? Appreciate you. I did see your correspondence, man. I haven't had time to get into my email and start responding. Then you will have some of my best works for the community episode. I cannot reveal these works until it's officially revealed. Then I will hold off on my short until that is revealed, so that we can use it all. I appreciate that, man. I do enjoy watching this one guy named Drop a Draco who does Pokemon battles on YouTube. Drop a Draco. I don't know that name. Anybody? Well, that was weird. Kev the Goat. Ghidorah. That was from MiShins. Actually, that was by way of Halion, as I picked up the Lapras, and I know Halion's been looking for the Lapras, and she picked this up. She knows I've been looking for it. It was quite a fair trade. Nick Cornish, how's it going? Good to see you, fam. All right, Sao. Y'all remember that night we were ripping that box of Violet Japanese? That was an amazing stream, I'd say. Are we really at 789 subs? Are we only 11 away from 800 already? Stamp Deoxys is fire, yes. And for some reason, Deoxys has suddenly become like chasing me. There's another one on Al's stream that I want. It's set up on his table. But I think I want to try and start collecting Deoxys. I have a lot. Almost 800, that's bizarre. Japanese. Ghost. Cleavor. This is by Shunshiro Gunjima. Yeah, he's famous for using teams like level 1 Rattata and totally annihilating teams of Zacians. Hilarious, even though I have no idea what half the abilities do anymore. That does sound hilarious. Kind of like that Hall of Fame I saw with nothing but Bidoof. This was another ADL win. Feel like Miltank. This was Nishida. Sick card, right? I love the story elements behind it because he is the guardian of Cleavor in the game of Legends Arceus. And you have to calm the alpha Pokemon because they're on a rampage. And so he never really leaves his side. It's just a really nice picture of the card. Or the story. I do not have a P.O. box, Rafa. I don't, however, have a problem with sharing my address with you. However, now that you mention it, maybe P.O. box is on my to-do list. This was done by Atsushi Furusawa, speaking of Team MiShins. That's one of his favorite artists. What's up, Nick? Another Ghidorah. If there's 1,000 Pokemon, is there one that picks its nose? If I had to pick, I would have to pick Nosepass. Pick Nosepass. Because he kind of is just a nose. I don't know. Are there any that do that? I have to imagine that Grafaiai misses once in a while. Which reminds me, I was really trying to get a Grafaiai box here as well to open. I'd like to send you some gifts for the channel and support. Oh man, I appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. I'll send it to you. Ambipom has enough. Yeah. Nosepass used Booger Wipe. it was super gross. That would be super effective against me. Hi-oh! We found one, y'all. Nakamura Ipan. This is the artist that we were looking for. Cubchoo could probably, yeah, probably. You'd think that he would have to be wiping that booger all the time. Like he has a literal booger running down his face. It's just made of ice. Cute Growlithe, right? I just need the pairing to go with it. This is going to the side. And we got Aoki's Frostmoth. I love when they feature their trainers in their cards. I know it's a trainer gallery, but this is called a character hyper rare. Head to bed. Good night, y'all. Have fun. Have a great night, Jess. I super appreciate you being here. But tell me that's not gorgeous. And unpopular opinion with most, I kind of prefer the silver borders on the Ice-type Pokemon. Trainer Gallery's fire. I agree. And the hollow shine on that, looking more like the Aurora Borealis. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. Alright, cool. We found one. I think that's the only one that would be in a top loader. But, just because we're having so much fun, let's go through one more stack of top loaders, shall we? And take a look at Takumiwata, Fluttermane, and I sniped this out of a Wild Forces booster pack. And this just has so much emotion and so much darkness, and I think I almost admire the fact that they committed to so much black around the card, really. Because that was a pretty big risk, and when... I'm not sure if it's the same with full arts, or if that's a right that's earned within the artist in Pokemon. But typically when they do a set, numerous artists will get assigned the same Pokemon, and then they decide which one will fit the set the best as far as the theme goes. So if that's the same for this card here, this, to me, would be a big risk to submit as mine, because it's so muddled and muddy and perfect. It just works. I love it. I love it. Sticking with the theme, do you have the Pokeball Fluttermane? This one was by Kodama. Dark card is hauntingly gorgeous. Well word use. Good word use. Hauntingly. And then I started realizing that I have quite a few Pokeballs that are ghosts. This is Akitasuke. Saki. Kitasaki. Seen a video earlier where a kid spent $200 on an original unopened fossil booster pack, both English and Japanese, and ended up getting 2 cards that totaled $1,600. That's lucky. Especially spent $200 on an original unopened fossil booster pack. Where can you find an original fossil pack? Good kid was, who still has unopened fossil booster, man? You'd be surprised. A lot of the ghosts in the chat, man, they're sealed collectors. I don't know if anybody's got a sealed fossil pack though. Anybody in the chat have a sealed fossil pack? Just for curiosity's sake, not for buying. Just because I'm curious. Got the black belt Pokeball. There's a card show. Gotcha. Gosan. Realization, yeah. Yeah. It's funny you would say that, Angler, because that Takumiwata, he did the, was it Zacian? Maybe it was Zamazenta. The Takumiwata Zamazenta. If you don't remember it, don't y'all? Yep. What's the highest hitting fossil, though? That would be a good research. This was also a gift from Ernie, as well as I did get one of these from CHH3 as well. What is the highest hitting fossil, though? Would it be Alakazam? No, he was base hit. I would say probably Dragonite. But that's a total guess. That's a total guess. Dora, more Drakazol. Got the 1-pack Snipe, Michohiro, Arita, Crabominable. After grading? Oh, good call, Emmanuel, because if they both thought it was always Chansey, it might be Chansey. It might even be Clefable, but that's a good point, because to equal $1,600, I'm not sure if there's 2 cards in Fossil that could reach that without grading, but still, that happens all the time, man. People just buying packs and pulling cards. We did it just the other day. Twice, in fact. Does everybody remember the Gengar VMAX episode of Kev's Life? Never want to see a full on about it. Yeah, I have seen it. I have seen it, and there's a lot of chases that I want in the mega set. Well, these things are mint. Need to open the packs and carry right after buying. Seller gave them card holders, give them on safe. The Camille one, Rafa? I think it is a Camille one. This is a cute little Meowth by Kooky Side 2. I got this off Rocket Scott E-Series. That is cool, man. That is some luck. Sent one of those to Matty G. He won that in a giveaway. This was a Stafford gift. This is what I'm giving away for 1,000 subscribers, y'all. So, tell your friends. We're on our way to 1,000. So, when we get to 1,000, we're going to give away this base set Venusaur. Trust me, Nick, you are in the right company, man. We spend all our time on YouTube. And trust me when I say we memorize a lot about this stuff. Little Cubone, this is in the hitbox. I do have a couple of those left in the hitbox as well. Sleepy Pikachu. I do have some Celebrations Pikachus in there too. I've got the one-of-a-kind ALB trading full art. Hey, One Thug. Wait a minute. Okay, I put it behind. I was like, no way I had 3 of them. I actually gave one of these to Little Cubone as well for the, was it 600, 300, 600 subscriber giveaway? Something like that. And shout out Little Cubone. Alright, y'all, I know that I do have a giveaway open right now, so what we are going to do is we're going to close it. In 30 seconds, I'll give you 30 seconds. Get in there, exclamation point, ghost. It's like a $20 card. No shot. This loves Pikachu. Oh, is that so? I have quite a Pikachu collection. It's not big, it's just great. Huh. When I bought it, it was sitting in a case. In fact, Nick was with me in person when I bought this. And they were like $3 a piece, $4 a piece. And they were market about $7 at that time. So I picked them both up, held on to them for months, and realized that I had 2 and I wanted to do something special for a giveaway. And Little Cubone won. Pokemon Kanto was fresh, and DK was giving away the Pokeballs with the gold cards and the special Mew promos for the first movie. Yeah, you know what's funny is we actually have all those. But I've got this. Does that bring back memories? 1887? Get out of here. That's not too bad. Yeah, do have one of those. In fact, Alufax, he's a friend of mine. And he does frequent in the chat. Yeah, that's what made me think about it. Fast with that Greninja go. Oh, they really did. Shrouded Fable Greninja promo is $63.83 right? Get out of here. $66 for... Okay. You can't hate on that Greninja promo, though. Or the Seadra. Or the King Gambit. All 3 of those promos were pristine. Like, pristine. Alright, let's do it. 18 tickets in there. Good luck, everybody. And close it up. Get my next venture out. O2 Bonus channel. Appreciate that, One Thug. Might have a command already in there. But how are you doing tonight, One Thug? It's good to see you, fam. Absolutely amazing artwork. And the thing about the Greninja Gold Star is I think I now have a fascination, as well as I want to see more old, like, new Pokemon on old style cards, because Greninja wasn't a Pokemon when Gold Stars were a thing. That's what caught my eye. And so what I want to see is like a Peturant E-Series card, you know, like make some mashups like that. That's just me though. SR from Twilight's a theft. You're not wrong, Kev, man. I agree with you. Not to say that it is nicer, because I really do like that SIR. I really do. No shot, Pokey Newbie. He's new here. Does anybody know Pokey Newbie? He is new here. He's new here. So, first and foremost, I will ask, would you like me to open it or keep it sealed for the trick or trade, and then give me a number 1 to, I don't know, let's call it 40. Open, please. You got it. Number 1. All right, taking the first off the top. Here we go, newbie. You are walking away with a Mabostiff EX from, that's Destined Rivals by Aoki. This, I believe, is also a contribution by Antalgic. If I'm not mistaken, he donated a bunch of EXs and art cards and hit cards to the chat. Ooh, that's a good thing to do. So congratulations, newbie. We'll rip your pack open here in just a second. I gotta look through my hit cards real quick though, and I'll do it here so that y'all can see what's in here. So we have full arts like Dondozo, got A-Specs in there. That's a Kawaii Titan EX. Rabska. So pretty much all of the Destined Rivals EXs were donated to the channel. Some full arts. There's a Pika. Ooh, 2 Pikas back to back. I need to shuffle better. Ooh, right next to a little Cubone card. Got a Moltres in there. I threw some black and white era hollows in there. Got some old school like Neo in there. Nice little Teddy Ursa. More Neo. Got Ethan's Adventure, the sick art rare Palafin. My favorite EX out of Rocket. The Persian, or Destined Rivals, if you will. Got an Espeon in there, and I'll have to go through. Got that Regirock full art. Another Cubone card, gold item cards, another Cubone card, the greatest EX ever, BATTL. That's funny, Nate. I want that little Cubone. It's in here. It is in here. And thank you for your contributions, little Cubone. Really appreciate you. I threw a Vulpix in there, courtesy for Kara, Doc's Rift. And did somebody already take it? I swear I had a Shadowless Ponyta in here. Unless somebody did already nab it. That could be. So that is pretty much what's on the board when the giveaways run. So appreciate you, noobs. Let's rip your pack open and you can make your choices. Should probably put these here. Alright. Let's rock. Sorry I'm delirious. I stuffed myself full of Garden's Never Ending Pasta Salad and breadsticks. Available now through November. No, I'm not getting paid to advertise. Although they should. A Lucario card that's doing better Kamehameha than Mewtwo. Oh, what if they're connected in some way? Yeah. Oh, let's go. Noob starting out with not just any Haunter, but what I call the Mortal Kombat Haunter, because its background looks very medieval. You don't see those on the street. This is Cookie Side 2. Ooh. A Driftloon by Taira Ikitsu. I'm grateful they let me have a chair in the kitchen. I convinced them it's a win-win for everybody. It really is. It really is. They should just, you know, they just hook the bowl to your face. It's easier. Yo, newbie, let's go. Walking away with the chandelier, and correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, no. I'm wrong. I'm correcting myself. Exclusive Trick or Treat? I didn't. I would love to see it. I've been looking for the Trick or Treat packs, Emmanuel, and I'm just not seeing them yet. That's weird. Yellow silver borders, never noticed that. Yeah, they do that depending on the set that it comes out of. Like this came out of Ancient Origins, which were in yellow border era, versus Scarlet and Violet base. So depending on the card they picked for it, they stick with the borders too. Torches are a good touch on that Haunter, right? That also makes me believe that the Ghastly Haunter line has been around for a long time. Alright, newbie, so let me know if you want me to keep any of these cards untouched. They don't think Pokemon is doing trick or treat. Ooh, they better. Or if you want me to draw all over them, man, I will do that for you as well. But congratulations, Poke Newbie. Appreciate your support, fam. Is that so, newbie? Is that so? Might have a problem with that. Just signing. Sorry, y'all. Of course, this pen is now finally dying, my marker. But I figured that with your favorite Pokemon being a Snorunt, that water energy would be your go-to. So I'll get that all signed up for you and all drawn up for you, newbie. I'll get that sent down. I'm pretty sure I had something coming out to you already. If not, I've got it ready to go. Sign your name like old Andy from Toy Story. I thought about it, man, and then I realized how many I actually do, and I just couldn't keep up with it. Trying to get me rated? By whom? Thanks for the water. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, being supportive. And hope to see you streaming again one day, man. I know that you do your premiere opening videos too, which are just as entertaining. You know, I should really go and check out Poke Newbie if you haven't. Trick or Treat promo Spiritomb was revealed, so maybe they are waiting until October. Maybe that's how they're going to get around the scalpers, because, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but do you remember the last time Trick or Trade was scalped? Because I don't. If you haven't yet, smash the like. I appreciate that one thug. Got 29 likes already. Y'all are great. Now what we're gonna do, 11 away from 800 is still bonkers to me. Given for playing at the Pokemon League. PokéJack, I love PokéJack. Trick or Treat booster bundles are returning Halloween 2025, featuring 35 mini packs with spooky Pokemon cards. Specific Halloween Pikachu as reported by sources. Okay, I'll trust sources for now, but there's other sources. Anything you can buy from where, Rafa? You mean as far as Trick or Trade goes? Wow, I almost wrote Rafa's name again. That would have been funny. Right incoming, bro. No shot. I appreciate that, man. Truly, I do. Your support means the world. Got you, newbie. 25 on eBay that I said. There's already on eBay. Wow. Just a word of caution. Just try not to, you know, pull the trigger quite yet, because you know, testing the authenticity of that is a little, yeah. From me, nothing I have for sale that I've thought about. In fact, I was trying to get a box of 4 booster packs here just so I'd have something to open for you guys, and that wasn't able to arrive. So we'll have it on Saturday. Oswaldo Cato. Hayoganosuke. Shout out Halion. The card. Why is that sitting in the middle of my top loaders is beyond me. I think I put one stack on top of the other. Big Island, you won on Jax. You won on Jax, Big Island. Go claim it. Now we're talking. How's it going, man? It's good to see you. This was gifted to me by Caradox Rift. Shabuza's Bombardier, which has become one of my favorite bird Pokemon. Simply because all of his cards look so menacingly, like, evil and equally innocent. It's getting monetized. I appreciate that, man. Off to meeting. See you guys in a bit, Haley, and I super appreciate you, and I hope your meetings go well. PokéJack, she's so cool. What she does for the community, the games she plays. This I won on ALBs, and I've never seen anything like it, so this is kind of a one-of-a-kinder, so. Shout out EDF. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Got that mask on the back. Inner Al Bundy thinks all bird Pokemon should be female. Snorlax. I think this is Prismatic Evolutions. I think so. Welcome in, Raiders. PokéJack. PokéJack Raid. Bobby Hill, how's it going? It's good to see you. Welcome in. Appreciate you checking out the channel. Coming over with the raid. Yeah, Prismatic. Do you got it? I'm sure you've got that by now. Bobby Hill, PokéJack Raid, Jack. Where is she? Where is she? Adam Jones coming in with the Scissor Gang Raid. Riku-chan. It's good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Coming in with the raid. Howdy, Jack. Hello, Raiders. Sorry for blinding you all with only the greatest card ever. Whoops. In fact, now that I think about it, I haven't seen Zach K all day. I hope he's doing okay. Bobby Hill. Center Hill cards. One new sub in, man. I appreciate that. I truly do. We are only 11 away from 800 subs. Card Caper Deli. How's it going? Card Captor Deli. I always think of Card Caper. CHC. Marble. How are you doing, mate? Me Raid. There she is. PokéJack. How's it going, fam? It's good to see you. Alright, I guess we gotta do it. Just because we got the raid here. Let me reopen this. Bleed? Sorry. Giving y'all motion sickness. Hope you got your ginger. There we go. Everybody do the raid. Appreciate you, Jack. Exclamation point ghost. You can get all on in there. How was the stream, Jack? How was it? What'd you get into? What was the biggest poll of the night? Right now, this is our art stream on Thursdays. And we hunt for the artist for artist appreciation. We did have a recommendation for Nakamura Ipan, so we are get this man to 800 subs, 1K coming soon. Jack with the $4.99. Appreciate you, Jack. It's always good to see you, fam, and appreciate your love and support over the year. Very kind indeed. I'm doing my best not to get all choked up. Jack, appreciate that. So we are looking for this artist here, per recommendation from that card girl, Nakamura Ipan. We found one full art. Sure to hit the like. Got 36 likes on the chat already. Celebrating our first technical first Pokemon monetization stream. I did stream on Monday, which I do read on Monday, so if anybody ever wants to just relax on Monday, chill out to some pretty much like I guess it would be live audiobooks. You deserve nothing but the best, and likewise, man, you've come so far, and I know some struggles you've had, so just keep on going, fam. I'm super proud of you. Slowpoke and Psyduck tag team cards out the claw tonight for Adam Jones, that lucky duck. Dude, Dude. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So I'm going to keep that open for just a bit, y'all. And what I do here on the art streams for my giveaway is I do like to draw. And what I do is I rip open trick-or-trade packs. You're more than welcome to tell me to leave them all alone and send them as is, or if you would prefer me to draw them up and make art pieces out of all of them, I will do that as well and send you PokéGhost originals. Still streamer dressed up like PRS Cargo, aka Kenny Thompson. Ha 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 ha! PRS Cargo, that's funny. In a bathtub. I'm not sure how YouTube would take that. Yeah, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. That was an insane win, yo. Congratulations, Adam Jones. Congratulations, for real. And I'm just going to look right quick for Nakamura Ipan. I know he has a card in Mega Symphonia. And if I'm not mistaken, I would have to be Heliolisk. Nakamura Ipan. They are not the new ones. In fact, we were just talking about the new ones. So rumor has it there's an exclusive Pumpkin Pikachu in the 2025. That is 1 in 1,000 chance, so most likely getting scalped. But we were just talking about that, y'all. Has anybody seen 2025 trick-or-trade packs? Because there's been some word and rumors that they're not doing them this year, and then now we see that Kev did some research that there's a exclusive Pikachu coming out, 1 in 1,000. Good to see you, Marvel. These are 2024. Of course, I think that with the occasion, let me see if I have. Yeah. You know what? Let's do the time warp again, shall we? Let's take it back one additional year. We'll go back to 2023 for y'all. Whoa. Whoa, Jack. An exclusive Gengar, you say? You don't say. You don't say. Pokemon would do that to make money, right? Yep, and these trick-or-trade packs actually came out of a mystery pack that was gifted to the channel by Brangus McGee. So super shout out to Brangus. I do want to say that to celebrate our monetization on Saturday, so the day after tomorrow, we're going to do our normal Pokemon stream as well, and I am going to have a short between now and then. And on that short, we are going to comment, and we are actually going to give this away to one lucky subscriber to the channel for hitting our monetization goal for the year. These were gifted to the channel as well by Brangus McGee. And we have others, so as time goes on, we are going to eventually give away all of them. Need that Snorlax. Snorlax. So, everybody, that is what I'm going to do on Saturday for the Snorlax, and then these will be held on to for future milestone giveaways. I guess we should kind of talk about this too, since we are so close and we seem to be growing in subs quite rapidly. I'm seeing 792. We are 8 away from 800 subs, y'all. Didn't even promote the road to 800 on this stream because I didn't realize we were so close. But once we get to 1,000 subscribers, y'all, I am going to stick with the theme of giving away vintage cards for mega milestones such as that. And so, for the 1,000 subscribers, I'm sure I just put it right here, didn't I? Yep, sure did. We're going to give away the boy, the big boy. Can we get a link to PokéJack? Exclamation point Jack. We'll take you right there. Or One Thug just posted it as well. Yep, we're going to give away Big Boy Venusaur from base set. I think that it is special enough to give away for that special of an occasion and that second rung of that monetization goal. So yeah, more to come. Stay tuned. When we hit 1,000, we will give that away. love when my hot coffee becomes iced coffee. Holy grilled cheese. Venusaur. Gonna make me start on my emulator. This nostalgia going on. Do it. Do it. In fact, Halion streams from her emulator, and she plays through some of the hacked mods, ROMs. Are you playing any modded ROMs right now? What's up, Jonesy? It's good to see you, fam. Alright, let me see. Right. Gonna leave it open another 3 minutes or so, 2.5 if we're being specific, y'all. Get in there, exclamation point ghost if you haven't already. We're gonna give away one of those, as well as you can give me a number out of the hitbox. A number 1 to, let's call it 50, 40, 45. We'll call it 45, 1 to 45. And we will pick a hit out of the hitbox as well to send on your way. For those that haven't yet, if you exclamation point Discord, you can jump to the Discord as well. We'd love to have you. We share art appreciation, so all of your artwork you find on the cards that you like, your polls. I'm also a poet, so not only do I write poetry, which I will read one of my poems to y'all tonight, as well as if you would like, I want to read one of my favorite poems that I always read, which is The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Seen you live, bro. I had to pop in. Oh, I appreciate that, Jonesy. Truly, I do. Always pop in. You are always welcome here. Had Yellow Crystal stashed away, but yeah, I went and downloaded Red and Blue and Gold and Silver also. I think that, like, my favorite, hands down, Red and Blue aside, because they're kind of on their own level. But I think Emerald was my favorite. If I had to put a favorite on it, it would be Emerald. Your Marikuro just has a way with color, man. Look at her eyes. Wow. Wow. That is a Parasol Lady, S-A-R. Quoth the Raven Nevermore. Let's take it on back. Let's go to the darkness, Giratina. Cute card, right? Same to you, bro, with my laptop. Yeah, definitely. I will check you out for sure. If I'm around when you're streaming, I will for sure. Ever pulled this card? You love it? Yeah, that card. Funny story. So everybody knows Alex616, and we were doing a end stream raid. Oh, that's another something I have to figure out how to do. I have to figure out how to set those up. I'll figure it out. And we got there, and he's like, everybody that just came on with the raid gets a pack of Pokemon cards, and there was only a few of us at that time, and he was giving out Paradox Rift. And sure enough, I one-pack sniped the SAR Parasol Lady. So that was an interesting night and one of his first raids, so. Quoth the Raven Nevermore. Oh, you'll hear that plenty tonight. Just for that, I'll read it tonight. Beautiful pull, right? I thought that was pretty great. Man, there's just no bounds that artwork cannot do in Pokemon. Like, the artwork that we all know, we all love, we are all familiar with, like, nothing can compare to the timelessness that is the artwork that we collect. Because you can tell me all you want that you got the card for the value, but nobody would want to value the card unless the artwork was on point. Nevermore. Alright, we'll run the give-you, and then I'm gonna do that. But yeah, jump in the Discord and share your poetry. If you have poems that you want read live, I happily do that as well. You can remain anonymous. I've had a few members send poetry for me to read live. So yeah, if you do like poetry, if you like art, if you like reading, we read on Monday. So come in and read with us on Monday. Alright, here we go. Got 13 of you in there closing it up. Let me get the hits out. And in this hitbox, we have all kinds of things. How's it going, Spokat? You said Tina. I didn't even see you come in, and I read Tina. How are you? It's really good to see you. CBC. Ernie. What's up, Ernie? SCA coming in. Unless you have been here, I'm so sorry if I'm missing anybody. It's moving a little bit faster. Watch many YouTube videos of ravens talking. Ooh, so have I. In fact, I'm working on one of my own. The ravens themselves are smart birds indeed. In fact, they're probably the only avian that scared me. Because of how smart they are with their food and their nesting and their gifting humans things for friendship. So, alright. Gotta go watch the rest of the stream tomorrow. Everyone have a great night. Wonderful tomorrow. Brangus, I super appreciate you, brother. I hope you have a great night. Have a great tomorrow as well, and I'll reach out to you again. But I really appreciate you. Thanks for being here and everything you do. Alright. And with that, we closed. We're picking. I closed it, right? Oh, is it really messing up right now? It's not letting me close entries. Alright, y'all, we might have to give it a second. It's not letting me close it. Always wanting to... Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. Kev, add me. Well, you should be able to still get in there, Ernie. Exclamation point ghost. And if not, then something's really wrong. But we're doing this off the raid for Jack. It says closed. It does say closed, right? Oh, thank God. Okay, it finally closed. Alright, I'm going to reopen it for a second. Get in there, Ernie. And anybody that came in late, exclamation point ghost. Appreciate that, Ryan. Have a good night. I'm off to bed. Spokat, appreciate you popping on. There we go, Grandpa Ernie got one. Catch them all. Check in. Everybody check in, check in, check in. Alright, cool. Think we're good. Man, got 7 more in there. See? Closing it. Seems to be working now. No shot. Can't think of somebody more deserving. Ernie joining the Spirit Clan. Appreciate you, brother. Congrats, Ryan Tran. More art cards for Ryan. And give me a number. Ryan won, and he's still promoting people. Well deserved, Ryan. $15, please, and thank you. You got it. I will ask, though, that if you did receive a Cubone card last time and you get it this time, just let me know. I would appreciate that. Totally up to you, but just saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, Ryan. You are walking away with the greatest ancient of the 3. I'm sorry. Gouging Fire does reign supreme. Can we get some hype for the EX? Absolutely, Ernie. I hope you liked it. GG's, Ryan. And let me know, are we ripping your trick or trade pack or leaving it sealed? Awesome, Banana Cat. Rip it, please. You got it. Boom, boom, fireworks. Now y'all have an early class. Dele, thank you so much for popping on. I hope you have a great class tomorrow. Let's see what we're going to rip for Ryan here, and then we're going to read something, and we're going to look for more art while y'all go in. Comment bomb. We're going to comment bomb some people. There's some people in the community that I think need a little love and attention, and one of which, of course, we all know and love him very well. Catch 'em all Kev coming out. Starting up, getting serious, and making a difference, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm super proud of you. And yeah, you're gonna go far, man. Just stick true to you. Let's do this one right. We're gonna go and check out our buddy, the Mad Hatter. We're gonna check out one of our mods, Miss Caradox Rift. Got the Drift Bloom. And then, of course, the Art of Pokemon, I believe. I was thinking they were going to pop in, but I was curious. I saw something. Ooh, got the Mortal Kombat Haunter. And your Hollow. Excellent. I love it. Oh my god. Okay, do a price check on that before you make a decision, Ryan. The Marshadow from Evolving Skies print. It is a hollow. He's punching out the candle flames. This is so cool. This is a cool artwork, y'all. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite artworks. Like, very fast. $0.11 says Catch 'em all. Okay, so no harm, no foul, right? But you let me know if you want me to mark it up or if you want me to send it as is. I can do that too, brother. You just let me know. Fun to play with your main's been knocked out. Really? Like this in particular one? Got that Rapid Hunt. Search your deck for up to 2 Rapid Strike cards. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Defending Pokemon is knocked out during your next turn. Take 1 more prize card. That can come in handy, but probably not that one. Not too shabby. So yes, I'm definitely going to draw these ones up. But if you want me to art this one up, I will. If you want me to keep it alone, I'll do that too, Ryan. Just let me know. I'm not sure if you answered yet. Chat's going faster than usual. Here comes the camel, coming for some water. CBC, I've heard they're coming out with a new Trick or Trade set. I hope it's true. I hope it's true too. I truly hope it's true. Not that one. Okay, I was thinking. And Gloom Dweller Pokemon? What does that even mean? Sounds spooky though. The Gloom Dweller Pokemon. Gas and Blimp. That's like grasping at straws, like 4 a.m. in the office and they're like, I don't know what kind of Pokemon it is. Does he dwell on doom? Can he be a gloom dweller? GG's Ryan Tran, appreciate you and all your modly duties. Not just for me, but for the community. Alright. It's like a title for a mythical Pokemon. Marshadow is known for its ability to conceal itself in the shadows and copy the abilities and movements of others. Marshadow might just make the list. I might need to know more about this Pokemon, like me, personally. Truly priceless art. Truly priceless art indeed. Like once in a while, somebody worked really hard on that. Okay, I did have a list of things that I said I was gonna do. One thing that I didn't do was open that mail from Team MiShins. I was thinking he was gonna pop in at some point. He must be busy with work or something else on his time off, if he does still have time off. But I was on his stream and I did actually win and I was able to win, and I picked the SAR Iron Hands. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is out of Terrafest, but it is one of the coolest SARs by Kozumaso Yosakuni. And the colors were striking. It was predominantly purple, and you all know me, so I just absolutely had to. Nice colors indeed. Ooh. So that's the one that I picked. It was definitely a toss-up. It was between this and the Peturant SAR, which I was also very much after. But I think Lori picked that up right after I grabbed this one. She won and picked the other one, so. But now there's a Meloetta full art in his stack of cards, and I'm after that. So we'll see what I can do on Saturday if he's on. Cool art indeed. So thank you, Team MiShins. Appreciate that. And for our next giveaway, and just forewarning y'all, this might be a while before we run it, so just letting you know. But we're going to start here. And everybody get ready, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and you can call me out on it if I'm wrong, but I believe that Kev is looking to stream on Saturday night. So everybody, go and check him out. Had an evolution, but doesn't miss the opportunity. That doesn't mean that it's not coming, Rafa. It could always come. So this is Catch 'em All Kev. If my buttons were all working correctly, this is Catch 'em All Kev and this new episode of Hitter Shh. So you can take a look at that, and in a minute we will go ahead and run a comment picker on that. So I got that. Time to look for some more art, and then I'm going to rock into the poem of the Raven like I said I was going to. And then I think we're going to get into our model, because it's getting a little bit late, and I do have to work tomorrow. Ooh, in my back, but my back is okay. My back's okay, Matt. My back's okay. Paradox. Bro raid. Bro. Have a great night, Kev. Much love, chat and mods. Jack, thank you so much for your raid. I super appreciate you. Caradox Rift, how are you doing? Raid. Well, the who's that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? Oh, you did put up a new Who's That Pokemon shorts today as well. I should have pulled your shorts. I don't know what I was thinking. I think that episode was for today too. Stretch. No, somebody taught Kev the command. Jack. Have a good night, Jack. I appreciate you, fam. I hope you sleep well. Bro raid. No shot. Is bro done already? Or is this like that midstream? We are looking for Nakamura Ipan as a recommendation and request from a community member. Seen the Who's That Pokemon YouTube, but it's a yeah, I have seen that. Me, Ray, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Noodles, how's it going? You're done? How'd the rest of the stream go, fam? Hiya, Kev. You done? How's it going? It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for popping in. Silhouette of a Lunatone, but it's actually a half-eaten Magic. Oh my god. Welcome to Ghost Fam, bro. I super appreciate you, man. Membering up. PokéJeep. All the shredders coming over from the Shredder gang. I super appreciate y'all. Bro Raid, Veggie Beast coming in. What's going on, fam? It was so good. I'm sorry I had to miss it. It's always good to see you, bro. Card, give you a chance to guess what it... Oh, yeah. Bro Rips Raid, Sean Bowden coming in. Appreciate you, Sean. It's good to see you. Veggie Beast. MiShins. Wow, I just talked about you, man. I just unveiled your card that you sent me, so I super appreciate you. Udon coming into the Spirit Clan. Bro, sending out 5 gifted memberships. Yowie wowie. Getting picked up by CBC, PokéJack, Card Captor, Dele, ripping and fishing, and now we're talking the Legends 5 Snipe. Appreciate that, bro. Truly, I do. Hey, thanks, Veggie Beast. I appreciate that, man. You're not far behind. Keep doing what you're doing. If you like game shows and specifically pressing your luck, you should go and check out Veggie Beast. If you're still doing that, Veggie. You still doing that? Bro, man, I super appreciate you, man. And as much as you like to be modest about it, I will say that there is so much of me that would not be me without a little bit of you. So I really appreciate you and your support through my journey and getting here. 47 likes. Get out of town, man. You guys are great. I appreciate you being here. Got 27 in the chat. Yes, sir. Tomorrow night. Ooh, tomorrow night. Veggie Beast going live. Pressing your luck. To little ghosties instead. Yes, I changed all the little badges to little ghosties, and they will change as months progress. I'll let you guys see what they are as they progress. Thanks for the gifted. What's up, ripping and fishing? I hope you're doing well. Grinding it out, doing good work, Kev. You're awesome, sir. You deserve it. Man, I really do appreciate that. It means the world coming from you, man. Original inspiration and just overall great guy. And not to mention, like, the ultimate dad. Like, the ultimate dad. Hit the like button, enjoy the majesty of artwork. Ah, I love that. The majesty of art. Sounds like a beautiful exhibit. In fact, we are looking for one in particular artist. We are still looking for a Nakamura Ipan, and once I find this Nakamura Ipan, I was actually going to read a poem real quick by the great Edgar Allan Poe, and then we were going to run a comment picker on Catch 'em All Kev's recent video here. Sub up to Catch 'em All Kev. He's just starting out himself. Kara, right? Can I say super early? Love the Ghost Games. Shredder fan. I love you too, Kara. Thank you so much for being here. Much love indeed. Appreciate that, Rafa. So that's what we are doing right now. And really appreciate y'all. If you do like to slow down a little bit, look at the artwork, theorize about Pokemon, PokéGhost theories. Yeah, come back, join us. We do the art streams every Thursday. We do the kind of big opening streams we're going to try and make every Saturday. And then we read on Monday, so if you want to come and just relax at the end of a long Monday and listen to somebody else read a story and get lost in the book, I highly encourage it. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. If, in my experience, through just my short time here doing this, there's only one way to grow in a community full of growth, and that is together. And I promise you, we will all be there at the end of it, and we'll get there together. Always around to help anybody out. If you're just starting out, if you want to get started out and don't know where to start, anybody who's anybody that's in here right now will happily give you an ear and sound advice. Come on, Nakamura. I wish I could remember the card I'm looking for. $51.50. Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. Indeed. We grow together. Hashtag we grow together. Not me. I'm a grumpy old man. Get off my lawn. Oh, Nick. That's funny. I always thought about that too, but of course, lawns here kind of not there. It's all desert. Grass would be nice though. Come on. Where are you? Appreciate y'all. I am going to work on getting a better setup eventually, because I would like a top-down view so when I'm going through binders, y'all can view them all with me, so that is something I'm working Anisaki. Boom, Rufflet, of course. I do have some honorable mentions, though. So this is Nakamura Ipan. Get off my Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls. Alright. Rufflet, Nakamura Ipan. Excellent. That's the one that we were looking for. Honorable mentions include Sao Sao. Shinji Kanda. Just got here to work. Thanks for the membership, bro. Awesome. I'm so glad that you sniped one. Got a little Shinji. Man, some of this artwork is pretty phenomenal within Surging Sparks. It really did it. It really did something right. Alright. Amazing, right? What's funny is the first time I saw a pack of Surging Sparks being ripped, that was the first card that stood out to me, was the Kecleon. I'm so stupid. That's how my next upgrades is overhead. I want to try and build my own new setup for overhead and get my lighting out of the way. I wanted to do it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Lighting out of it. See, that's my biggest problem too, because I could do an overtop, but my light is also directly above me, so I always see my shadow silhouetted. So that is something I deal with. Did that Shanshura, so it was Shinji Kanda, not Tomokazu Kamiya. Now it's coming to my mind. I know which one. Ran to a Rufflet and Black Bolt and took me somewhere else today in the day. Really? Interesting. Artwork was fire. I'm gonna have to take a look at it. Just started my red version emulator and forgot how funny it was to name your rival and then his grandpa calls him. I'll play through. Yeah. Funny story about the rival. So for those that haven't played the original games, you get to choose your rival's name because Grandpa Professor's like, I forget, what's my grandson's name? It's quite funny. But you could be like Nick and name them something totally inappropriate, which a lot of us did. Or, like me, when I ran into my rival, the name that showed to me was question mark, question mark, question mark. So when Homeboy asked me what my rival's name was, I didn't know what else to say but question mark, question mark, question mark. I thought it was a test. So that was my rival's name for a couple of my first playthroughs, was question marks. That was Gen 2, yes, from the rival looking in the... That's right, that's right. That wasn't Gen 1, but Gen 2, yeah. Yep. Question mark, yeah. Then I started naming them, oh dang he. And that way it says, oh dang, he's evolving. I felt dumb when it... Me too, I felt really dumb. But then after a while, like when I replayed it years later, I couldn't help myself. I had to name them the same thing. And it was always made for a good laugh and context later in the game. It really does. I'll be here, bro. If I go to sleep, that's because your ASMR voices make me all warm and cozy, not because I'm here. Speaking of which, let me help out with that, Veggie Beast. So I'm going to read a poem now. And it's one of my favorite poems. It's one I've heard many times, one I've read even much. I'm pretty sure everybody's sick of hearing it. But at the exact same time, it's one that I'm trying to get really good at. It's one I'm trying to memorize so that I can do a standalone video of my reading with it that can rival James Earl Jones or Christopher Lee. So without further ado, let me get that pulled up right quick. And we can hear about the Raven. And I promise I will read one of my poems that I wrote in this stream also. And once this is done, we'll go ahead and run that comment picker on Kev's video. We'll get our next comment picker done. And then I'm going to break open this model and we're going to start building it. The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. And once again, I really appreciate you all being here. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, and while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, rapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. Distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here, forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late-night visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, this it is, nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door. I was scarce sure I heard you." Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore?" This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what there is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched, and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the continents it wore. "Thou thy crest are shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craven, ghastly, grim, and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." Much I marveled at this ungainly fowl, to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculpted bust above his chamber door, with such a name as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the pallid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, "Other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me as my hopes have flown before." Then the bird said, "Nevermore." Startled at the stillness broken by reply so aptly spoken, "Doubtless," said I, "what it utters is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore of nevermore." But the raven still beguiling all my fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy onto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking, "Nevermore." This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining, on the cushion's velvet lining with the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloated o'er, she shall press, nevermore. Then, methought, the air grew denser, perfumed by some unseen censer swung by seraphim, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee, respite and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff, this kind nepenthe, and forget the lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempest sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Aidenn it shall clasp a sainted maiden whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting. Get back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of thy lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out thy heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming. And the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate that. Tez, one of my favorites. And I know it's a favorite of a lot of yours. Could read it a million times and never get bored with it. Night, bro. I watched the clips finally, Kev. Insanity. Gotta take off for the evening. Appreciate you, sir, and best of luck on the rest of your stream. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, and much love, fam. I appreciate you popping in and bringing the raid with you. Just say his eyes full of semen. The demons that is dreaming. Nick. Hi, Kay. What's up, Covello? It's good to see you. Amazing. Appreciate that, y'all. Yeah, if you haven't heard me do that before. Fell asleep on the wheel because you don't know. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. Don't do that. PSA, don't watch me while driving or operating heavy machinery. So, appreciate you, MiShins. And, yeah, appreciate you guys letting me do that and enjoying the poetry yourself. I will be getting into more, of course, Edgar Allan Poe, and my favorite holiday is coming. Halloween is coming, y'all. Like, it is next month, the month of October. So, this is for artist appreciation. Once again, thank you, That Card Girl, for that. Recommendation and request. I'm going to get this pulled up and refreshed, because we're going to run that comment picker real quick. And hope that everybody's still here. But, big shout out to Catch 'em All Kev and his journey into the mighty YouTube. Do that. Actually going pretty quick. Today, another shout out that I have is actually my sister's birthday. So a huge shout out to the Sister Ghost. 14. Man, they're really testing my math here. Come on. There we go. total comments on the short or the video. Appreciate you guys going over there and sub up, throw those bells on when Kev starts live streaming. I think he's going to go live on Saturday night. But appreciate you, Kev. Remember, you can always reach out if you need anything for any reason, and if I got it, you got it. We're going to go over to here. Let me make y'all motion sick a second. Appreciate you. Alright, y'all. Be live, be here, be ready. And I'm sorry, my computer's a little slow. Sometimes it sticks right before the winter. I apologize for any psych outs now. My big receipt for all the shipping. Ah, the Prince! Prince Prajapati. Congratulations. Appreciate you going over there and leaving some comment. Said if Red Victini can't imagine the happiness. I agree, 100%. 100%. What happened to Gengar's tongue? Oh, I put a coin in it. I realized it was the perfect place to hoard this awesome Rayquaza coin. GG's. Thank you, yeah, give me a number, 1, 2, let's call it 40. And do you want me to open this for you, or would you like this one sealed? This is from 2023. Oh, the coin. Coins can be graded, are you serious? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Only 8 away from 800, y'all. That's insane. 23, you got it. And let me know if you want me to open that or not for you. Sealed, you got it. I'll keep it sealed for you. PSA grades them now, I saw. Interesting. I'm curious to see the little cases they use to seal them up. Alright. Congrats on being monetized. Oh, Mr. Skang coming through with the 10. Appreciate you, man. It's been a long journey, and you know, I have you to thank for it, man. In the early days, you were the one that was neck and neck with me always, and what happened to your old channel is quite a shame, man. And everybody go sub up to Mr. Skang if you haven't already, especially his new channel. I know he had to do a restart. And he's still doing those shorts. He pulled an insane God Pack at work. I believe he pulled a Red Victini on Rocket Scott's stream. So yeah, there's definitely things happening for Mr. Skang. Gonna head to bed. Good night, Cavella. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night as well. Skang is truly awesome, truly a legend, and I appreciate your generosity, brother. Always have a friend in me. And the Prince said 23, if I'm not mistaken. Sealed 23, you got it. Alright, let's get to 23 for the Prince. No Halloween in India said. Oh man, yeah, I'll get you that sealed, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 Vulpix. I'll give you the sleeve too. And Prince Prajapati, you are leaving with Yo, Nido King EX. Let's get some hype for the EX. 5-band graphics, beautiful team effort. Absolutely wonderful. And one of those beast Pokemon, I think it was Stafford's stream that I was in the other day, and he was mentioning that some of the like beast Pokemon that are also bipedal, like Kangaskhan or Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Rhydon, they're always just not beast-like in the anime. They just always seem like really, like, meh. So, that is sad, right? We'll make sure to get you that out. And I know, and you know that you got some cards coming out to you also anyway, so now I finally got envelopes so I can get them all out to you. Such thing as JP coins. Japanese coin? Ooh. That is a good question. I'd be curious. Appreciate your support, Prince, and you being here. Get that sealed up for you. Japanese new, but, well, honestly, I'm not sure. I think that I might need Halion, or maybe MiShins if he's here. He might know. He might know, but yeah, I'm not sure, because even the, like, Japanese energies can be hard to come by, because they don't really put energies in booster packs, which I think is the main reason there's only 5 instead of 10. You have to buy them in the, like, pre-made decks and whatnot, but yeah. I don't know. That's worth a research, I think, Rafa. That's what I think. Let me pop these top loaders over here, clean up a little bit. I'll pop another video in the chat so we can go and show some love to another great member of the community who's very art-focused and art-central. And once again, appreciate you, Catch 'em All Kev, for all you do, and best of luck with your future streams. You know I'll be there. And we'll come and see you on Saturday. Kudasai. Alright, we're gonna go, and I believe Hatter does a Pokemon sketch of the week. I think this is it. Let me know if this isn't Hatter. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Korean doesn't have energy. Not Korean coins, MiShin. Are there such thing as Japanese or Korean coins? And how would you be able to tell? And no energies in Korean? With all due respect to my biggest heart, how do you play the game without the energy? Unless you just use energies from other language packs, which I guess wouldn't matter. How do you play the game then, right? But yes, that link I'm putting in the chat now, y'all. Let me know if that's not Hatter, and I'll try and find the one that I meant to post. But go ahead and comment on that, and we'll run that here shortly. Oh man, I keep doing that. Sorry, guys. My cord is a little bit long today. They come and start. Ooh. Oh, okay, I got you. Silver Lugia coin somewhere. Excellent. Are they just novelty then? Maybe. Energy packs at the store. Gotcha. Separately. Okay, that makes sense. Korean Pokemon, both players lose, and Kim Jong-un, or whatever his name is, always wins. We're talking South Korea, Nick. I don't think I've seen any coins. Interesting. Again, it's a kind of a big aspect of the game. There are coin flips, so yeah, that would be really interesting. But now we're going to get into something that I feel is interesting. And that is this that I picked up. Of course, on that mighty thing we like to call the internet. They don't come with packs, MiShins, man. I think it's... Oh, I got you. They don't come with the packs. You have to buy the energy separate. I see. Close, though. Damn, Nick. Short story, MiShins. Nick is one of my in-real-life friends. He's been with me probably about 20 years, putting up with my shenanigans and vice versa. But I doubt they have fun. Well, don't doubt anything. Okay, first thing I see when I open this is this. What does Kalesa mean? That's a good question. And I'll just spoil that now. I don't think he's real creative. That's just his last name. Japanese, so no coins. What about dice? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Last names are the best for names, so that's what I say too. Alright fam, it's 1:30 a.m. I have to get up for work today. No worries at all, Kev. You have a good rest of your night. Oh, what does the word mean? Yeah, that would be an interesting name origin. Like, what does your name translate to, Nick, if you know? Is it German? Nick, is that Polish for Kim Jong-un? Alright, you guys, remember, it takes $0 to be a good person. Just keep it civil. Alright, I don't know what this stuff is made out of. Oh my god, this might be a bigger undertaking than I thought. Okay, here's what we're looking at. Here's Bulbasaur. Oh my god. Oh, he is the overall ruler of North Korea. Everything, and thank you for all the wonderful comments, and hope to see you on Saturday. Yeah, absolutely, you'll see us. It's contrary, so contrarian. That'll take forever. That's what I was thinking. This might be a multi-stream building thing, y'all. Let's see what we can do tonight and see exactly how extensive this is going to be. I'm not finishing that tonight. I would tend to agree, unless it goes fast, because I think they're just different colors to make it easy. But I need H10, H11, C10, C12, and C13. Yeah, that makes sense. H10. Let me find H10 first. You need that key to punch them out, yes. Nicholas means of the people in the most languages. Colessa means they couldn't spell Galexa in Ellis Island when my grandparents came over from seas legally over 100 years ago. Yeah, that checks out. 4D, let's construct, exactly. So that's the 4D-ness, is that they're all 2D things making 3D models, enough to call it 4D. Gotta go. You have a great rest of your day, MiShins. I appreciate you popping in, man. Much love, brother. And I hope to see you this weekend. Alright, H10. Oh, I don't want to... Probably should. IKEA furniture would be easier, I think. Oh yeah, this is not going to be a one-night thing. This is like a monthly thing. Oh. It's going to look great when it's done, though. That I can. It's only in 200 pieces. But this is what I just got stuck with, okay? Because it's fine that they're all labeled. That's cool. But this is what I don't get. Here's this side. But if I punch it through, like this is on the other side. So it's like one... Oh no, it's not. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. We got it. We got it. It opens like a book. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yep, we're good. We're good. It's full. Thank you. Thanks for that, Manuel. Appreciate it. Thank you. Can you tell it's been like a good day? Alright, now the tool. Okay. Oh, you're supposed to push out the... Got it. Peels apart, but yep, you guys got it. So I guess that's a good question. Has anybody done these things before? Anybody tried to build one of these? One Piece. Morning all. What's up, Hatter? We were just talking about you, man. We've got your short in the chat right now. Circulating. I'm going to post it again. 199 to go. I think that's yours, so let me know if that's not yours. But yeah, everybody go and comment on that. And we're going to do a comment picker for another trick or trade pack for art cards and a hit from the hitbox. We're taking it a little easy tonight. It is the art stream. I'm building a 4D Bulbasaur right now, and everybody's laughing at how extensive this is. And that this is not going to be done tonight. And I'm just going to say that loud and clear, like, for sure, not going to be done tonight. Ooh. I bet you they do have one. That is an R2-D2. Pokemon isn't the only thing they did have. They had, what else did they have? But let me tell you, the choices between the Pokemon were difficult because it came down to Bulbasaur, Pikachu, which was also running and shooting lightning out of it. Okay, it's piece 2. Some puzzle like that made of metal. I think the Starship Enterprise. I forget what the man. Those are, if depending on how big they are. Children's Monthly Magazine was I was a child. It comes with such builds every month, random stuff like a car building tractor, etc. The Titanic and Taj Mahal. That's great. First link was it. Okay, cool. Appreciate that, Mrs. 5150. So yeah, everybody go sub up and subscribe to, or sub up and comment on Hatter's video. Hatter, another awesome member of the community, focuses a lot on the artwork and drawing himself. I need C10, C13, C12, C10, Cs. Okay, the Cs aren't on this page. G's. Oh. Probably be these ones here. A's. Boba. B's. C's. C10 is what I'm looking for first. Nice voice, by the way. Yes, Mad Hatter, beautiful card and art. Build from my childhood definitely grew modeling skills and understanding 3 dimensions. Dude, I love that. That's such a great, like, origin story. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Your support means the world to me, and you've been hanging around for a little bit, and I always want to give back, show the gratitude, and the only way we grow is together. So I will thank Rocket Scott. He's been a big inspiration in the art of bringing awareness to other people's channels. And I know that he personally brought a lot of cousins to all of my shorts, and even quite a fan of artist appreciation himself. So super appreciate you, Rocket Scott. It's piece number 3. Need 10, 13, and 12. Here's 12. And so, a la Rocket Scott, I do like to do PokéGhost raids on comments for some giveaways. Done. Appreciate that, Mr. Sting. Ew. Ew. The Scott Rocket. See, that's 12. Does it still say it on the back? Oh, thank God. Okay. So 12, 10, and 13. Boom. Alright. So those are all the pieces we need for step 1. So we need to take... Oh, and there's little colors on them too, where they line up and have to go. Like you just match up the little pieces. We're gonna put it like this. We're going to take this, is this H11? H11. No. Like that. Line up the blue dots. Like that. This one, no. This one. Okay, so only that one goes in there. H10. Come here. Line up these ones. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Okay, we got that. This one pops in here. Forward to a rough philosophy. A little bit easier than making its toy. Playing games are, yeah, right. I was thinking of using my British accent one day too. Would you like a cup of tea? Do it. Do it. I think you have an amazing voice, Mr. Skang. In fact, there's not many people that my dad would physically watch with me and laugh out loud, and your streams used to be one of them. He used to laugh hysterically when you would stream, especially when someone put in an order and that guy would say, "Order!" He would just lose it every single time. So thank you for bringing so much joy to my father's laugh. Thing is going to be solid when it's just solid. Speaking of British accents, did anybody play Harry Potter TCG when it came out with the first one? No, sure didn't. There was a TCG for it? This is going to be solid. American, either got pretty good Brit in me, blimey. Like solid. I could throw this against the wall, man. It probably wouldn't budge. This is going to be a very sturdy Bulbasaur. And that's step 1. You know what's funny is that's not step 1. This is page 1 is the first step. G4 and G6. Alright. Now we're going to make it a little bigger. Where are my G's at? C's. D's, E's, F, G's. G4 and G6. Yep. I got this down now. It could be done tonight. Did a long time ago. Really? Harry Potter had a TCG? Well, good. Plan on live stream again once I'm ready. Man, in your good time. And when you're ready, we'll be ready to be there to support you, brother. Great. Gonna have a million of these things laying around. Gotta make sure to keep them all in one place so don't get trapped in the cards or binders. It's more like a Magic the Gathering mix kind of game with the DBZ TCG mechanics? I have to look at it. I had no idea where the Harry Potter... Yeah, me neither. That's interesting. I wonder if it was like a subscript of Magic, because I know that only 190 more. Thanks, Miss 5150. At least somebody's keeping count. Harry Potter cards, all gradable by CGC, yeah. And I'm pretty sure, didn't Magic the Gathering team up with Harry Potter? I know they did Lord of the Rings and Final Fantasy. Even Sonic the Hedgehog, if I'm not mistaken, ended up in Magic somewhere. And I know that you used to play Magic, right, Nick? Like, competitively at school? In the courtyard? CGC grade fake card. Yeah. Which is funny, I don't know how I stumbled on it, but this morning I was watching, like, the stupidest Pokemon thieves ever caught on camera, and just stupid kids trying to take stuff at, like, card shows, and getting caught and called out by vendors and all that, and tackled by the community. It was really great to see. Just so many people getting their just due for ripping people off. Yeah, kind of the only one who would take down Steve. His name, Crumma. Yeah, Steve, man. I wonder if he's alright. I haven't talked to him in probably a good, about that long, 15 years. Man, this one was in there good. I'm trying not to force it. And depending on how this one goes is going to depend on if we do more of these. Steve, Grill, hell, even Jeff, wow. Lord of the Rings as well, thank you, Hatter. Yeah, we all remember the One Ring. When that came out, man, everybody who's anybody wanted to get that. Except for me. It would be great to see all of them again, though. C4, G4. Down here. 1, 1. So now they have all the slots numbered. And now you're going to match the numbers instead of the shapes. So that makes sense. See, that's what I was trying not to do with punching these things out, was poking it with the tool. Giggity. Because see how it's starting to dent it a little bit? I do remember Chris Bryan. Try to open One Piece booster pack too. One Piece. I don't know if I've opened much One Piece. I think I've won a few One Pieces, and like Mr. Skang sent me some One Piece off his channel. So I recall Post Malone bought the most expensive card in the set from the person who actually played. You're remembering correctly. If I remember correctly. Alright. So likewise, this one, these two. It's just telling me they go there and there's nothing to line them up. How do I know you're telling the truth? Yo, this is gonna be solid. Yep, the One Ring. Yep. I think it was 1 of 1. And it was pretty penny. Chris Bryant, that's funny. I haven't thought of him in a while. He came into PetSmart once when I was working there. Find out at the right? Oh man, that makes me nervous in itself. That is how it is, but I don't like how it's uneven. It's symmetrical until you do that. You have to be smarter than the paper. Ah, the paper must be smarter than the paper. Now I need C3. Those G's. Zach Harrington. Okay, that one might take me a second to recall. But man, these names, bringing up some memories. Have to be smarter than the paper. Must be smarter than compressed wood. wider surface area. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Still 19 of you here watching. Super appreciate you. When we finish this first page here, we'll run that giveaway on the short. I warned you guys it might take a minute, so I apologize. But there it is again. If you haven't or just joining us a little bit late, go ahead and head to that and comment on it, like and subscribe for our boy Hatter, who's been a constant support for quite some time. Alright, 2s. There's the 2. And it's got to go into this 2. Like these. Alright, getting real deep suddenly. Man, this thing is going to be not just solid, but looking at it already, it's going to be freaking huge. Get a comment for your chance. Good night, Kevin Chat. Have a great night, newbie. I appreciate you being here. I'm not watching. Your background noise is a turn level 2. Nidoran mail into the red emulator. I just restarted. No worries at all, Nick. You do not have to participate. Appreciate you being here, brother. Yeah, C1. At least it's still C. Okay, it's already starting to get out of control. Alright. Now wait. And that's it. No, I knew it. I've got these little cardboard slips everywhere. Time to make space now. Yeah, right. And crack out the emulator, right? Alright, gotta make... Yeah, I might have to redo my background with all these models here. This one actually folds in half, apparently, and gets jammed into the side. Oh, it's his mouth! Might call an Uber to work tomorrow so I can play Pokemon on the passenger seat like I did back when it came out. Only if you turn off the backlight on your phone. Anybody remember playing the original Game Boy or Game Boy Color in the car at night and playing as the streetlights pass? Or were your parents a lot like mine and they're like, you're gonna destroy your vision? Shit. Rafa, on a British accent. Wow, I must be rushing off, tally-ho. And much things. It was a delightful night. Chummery, I show you. Expect to fall asleep watching a movie. Well, if you're taking off, Rafa, I really appreciate you being here, fam. And we will see you on Saturday. And I will send you that. I'll send you that tonight. I won't forget. So, appreciate you, brother. Always a joy to have around. Reach out anytime you need it, man. Used to be only able to move under the street light. Core memory unlocked. Why did you do that? I'm sorry. Alright, so we're going to fold this down. And then it clip. Oh, wow, it actually clippies in. So this actually goes in here. And then this snaps down. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, it scared me. I started bending one of the bottom ones a little bit much. I almost did. I moved, still got my GB. Nice. The best game winner. Thanks so much for the support, Ref. Appreciate it. Take care. Absolutely. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess his mouth isn't open that wide. I really hope I put that in right. Yeah, I had to have because of the colors. I did put C3 in, right? Yeah. Okay, H4, H9. Count the SP as part of the advanced generation. I don't know if it's officially or not, but yeah, that's the one I meant to say. Advanced, yeah. The SP, I think I found an SP like years and years ago in my dresser. I don't think it ever turned on. H's. I need H4 and H9. Go. 4, 6, 5, 9. Woo, appreciate you guys being here to celebrate my first official monetized stream. Gonna try my best to get a few things for Saturday, including, but not limited to, at least some booster packs we can rip open and give away. See what we can find. We are going to be giving away that wooden Snorlax on Saturday as well. Let me finish up this one. We'll do the comment picker on Hatters. So if you haven't already, scroll up. First to the second. On eBay for like $11 15 years ago. I had no idea what it was from. Still have. Interesting. First of the second. First of the second what, Matt? Let's see. This is 4 on this side, this way, in here. One. That's 2. Claire de Lune playing, one of my favorite all-time classical pieces of music. One tooth. Got one tooth. Don't even know which way is supposed to be right way. Probably that way. So you can see the structure of his skull. So it's actually going to build up around to where it's all caved in. This is going to be like a life-size Bulba. Alright, one more step. And we'll rock it. The first page will be done. And looking at the time, I think we're only going to be doing one more page. And then we'll do this over time progressively on Thursdays. What do you guys think? C. What is that? Have you seen the Pokemon Anatomy book on Amazon? I have, and I would have purchased it if it wasn't so darned expensive. But it is something that I wanted to get, both volumes 1 and 2. Yeah, with the pink down, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Alright, C15. Go. It's done, I reckon. Be sure to stop by. Oh yeah, absolutely. It will be great once it's done, absolutely. But what I won't do is I won't work on it without you guys, so You guys will be with me every step of the way. If you can make it, of course. I'll wait and build them on live streams. C15, C9. C9. Ooh, that's got all kinds of shapes on it. Create a Nintendo stream, and I promise I can be a mod. I have at least 4 Game Boy consoles. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna watch them. Okay, buddy. You have a good rest of your night, man. And absolutely, if we ever come up with that, I still want to get with you and Stafford about a podcast. I think we should do our movie podcast idea. Didn't I already do? Oh, here it is. Need a box for parts and the pages to keep it in. Yeah, I would think so. But luckily, I can just fold them back up and put them back in the box without taking any of them off. C11. Which is this one. But yeah, these are fun, y'all. So if you've got patience and delicate hands and a lot of time, these are perfect. I think that the models that the Yveltal and the Gengar were a little bit easier per se, but that's because they were a lot smaller. 11, 7, and 5. 7. And 5. What was it? I think there was a Squirtle one, so I will take a look and see what other ones they have if you guys are enjoying this at all. Whoops. As I am. I really am enjoying it, as tedious as it is. It's definitely something I'm into. And we'll take a vote to see which one we want to do next, but I think I have a Squirtle. I can remind him of that movie. Which movie? I'm Funny? Let's see, 15. Squirtle aka one of my favorite Pokemons ever. Uh-oh. Nick's a Squirtle fan? That would be cool, yeah. I can remind him of that. Yeah, you can remind him. See if he's down to do it. Because I would totally be down to do that. Okay, I need C15. This isn't C15, which would explain why that didn't match. Okay, C5, C7, C15. Okay. Gonna put it like this. C15, 1s, 7, 7. Goes here. I will say it's easy to see where they go. Like, they did a really good job with directions on this. Come on. Get in there. These don't just sit together, y'all. You have to wedge them in. Nice and flush. Like that. I don't like how this... Oh, these are uneven, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. Okay. So C15, C9. C9. And 9, 6, 6. Let's go this way. Yes, it does. Appreciate your patience, y'all. Rafa, I'm in support of Favorite Ghost, everyone. Good night. I appreciate you, brother, and I'm glad that you're in. We're going to have to start talking about that and plan it out. Find out how we can get on the same platform, if but for a few shows. And yes, that you think people have patience to do this. Just watch you do it. That's true. Nick's a Blastoise fan, but you gotta start at the beginning. Definitely gotta start at the beginning. Gotta start at the beginning. Blastoise is amazing. That Gooch would definitely agree with you, Nick. Cat Morrison, how's it going? It's good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Means a lot. We're building a 4D model of Bulbasaur right now. C11. This way. And the 5s match up. This is just rounding out his skull, his inner skull. You know, not to be confused with his outer skull. 11, 7, just 4s. People need patience to do this. Just imagine our patience of seeing someone else. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I think that's what Mrs. was getting at, too. Hold up. On my red emulator, Weedle just used Poison Sting against Kakuna, and it's super effective. Aren't bugs weak against bugs? 180-ish pieces left. It's 7 a.m. here and got out of the day. A bit of a road trip, but I'll rewatch the stream and see how it turns out. I appreciate that, Cat. We're not going to finish this in this stream, so definitely join us next Thursday. We'll build some more on it, but we're only going to probably do one more page, and then we'll wrap up the stream for the night. We were able to find our artist cards for Nakamura Ipan for the requested artist appreciation short, so I can get that done this weekend. And there we go. That's page 1 done. Huzzah! Page 1. Alright, let's run that comment picker. And I'm hoping that the winner's still going to be here too, because that's always fun. But appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate you, Hatter, and your support. Comments. Something wrong. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll reload. And we're back to Steve. I guess that would be helpful, huh? You guys are real patient with me in this slow computer of mine. There we go. Alright, 9 comments. Here we go. Let me get y'all over there. Best of luck to y'all. It's Bulbasaur, but yes. Uh-oh. Come on, camera. Emmanuel Marias. Emmanuel Marias, congratulations. GG's. And I'm thinking you did already, Emmanuel, but I think you can let me know. Kev Comment Bomb, appreciate that. I think you can let me reach out, let me know your address and where to send some stuff. I'm not sure if I got it. If you did send it, tell me now, because I'm sure I just forgot, that's all. Listen Up Lounge, howdy, how's it going? And chat's going off all of a sudden. Have I been missing some chats? I think things slowed down a little bit for me. Looks way bigger than I thought. Yeah, man, that is way bigger than I thought, too. Seems like Kakuna shouldn't be weak to Weedle. That's a Charmander weak to Charmander. I forgot. Well, ghosts are weak to ghosts. Still here, Mr. 5150. Got a bit of time until I need to go to work. Excellent. So you can see that. Emmanuel. I will send address again if you need to. No worries. All right. Excellent. No way. Yes way. So give me a number. You'll get a hit out of the hitbox as well. And you will also get the art cards. But I do need to know from you, Emmanuel, if you would like me to open it or if you want me to keep it sealed. I can keep it sealed for you if you like. Yes, and thank you again for the awesome content, Mad Hatter. Never stop doing what you're doing. Open anything. Okay, you got it. Let's rip it open, and then the number... just give me a number 1 through 40. Open all the things. Hmm? That would have been funny. I accidentally picked up the Guess the Artist box. 36, 36, 36. Always 7. You got it, Emmanuel. Yeah, I almost ripped open the Guess the Artist box. That would have been quite confusing when we flipped it over and saw a common. Good night. Have an early morning again. Congrats, Kev. Next week for more building. Absolutely. I appreciate you, Mrs. 5150. And you, Stafford, if you're leaving as well. But you guys are always a delight to have around, and I appreciate your love and support. All right, here we go. We'll rip that in a second. Let's get number 7 for Emmanuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Busting out the Mimikyu. Leaving with the only Japanese ace spec that I have. The Forbidden Stamp. Excellent. And can I just say, like, because I haven't seen ace specs pulled in a while, it's really good to see them. Alright, let's see what your Trick or Trade pack. Stamped-a-dee stamp. Alright, there we go. And now, these are 2023s as well. And then, of course, you can choose whatever card you want to. If you want me to draw them all up, Emmanuel, I can do that. But I remember that we ripped one of these, and that Gengar in here is like $5 or $6, so... Let's see. That's the first bayonet that we've seen tonight. By Kogamaru Aminu. Definitely draw, you got it. Got the Drift Bloom. And the Hollow. Unishida. You're getting the Spec Tier. This is one of my favorite hollows from the Trick or Trade 2023. Absolutely gorgeous. Narami Soto. Probes its surroundings with all its senses, save one. It doesn't use its sense of sight. Spectre's kicks are said to separate soul from body. Jeez. That is a nice one. I like Spectre. Its feet aren't even attached to their body, but I didn't know it couldn't see. Had no idea that it couldn't see. Love Calyrex and the horses. Excellent. Well, I'll ask again. Do you want me to draw on this one too, or do you want that one unscathed? Because I can send that to you as is and draw up these two. But totally up to you, Emmanuel. I appreciate you being here, and hell of an artist, man. So keep drawing too and creating. Hey, no worries at all. No worries at all, Ghost Spencer. Yes, drawing the hollow, that makes it special. Absolutely, man, you got it. Yes. There we go. How was the birthday, Spencer? Got to get to bed. Hope everyone has a great night. You as well, man. I appreciate your support. It was good seeing you. I hope y'all had a good birthday fun. Alright. Got that. Got that. Pop this in there. That's just for now, because I will do... That's typically what I like to do on my weekends, is sit and do mail and draw up some cards for y'all. So, GG's, Emmanuel. Appreciate you being here. Kev rocks. Spencer with the 2. Appreciate that, brother. You rock, Papa Spencer. Everybody go sub up to Go Spencer. Is giving away a 151 SIR Charizard when he hits 14,000 subs. What a guy. What a guy. Meeks to Sneaks. How you doing, fam? It's good to see you. That is good to see you. I really hope that you're doing well. We are currently building a giant 4D Bulbasaur, so this is what it's going to look like when it's done, y'all. But right now, we've been through one whole page. Yeah, Spence had a great day. He was so happy. Excellent. I love that. I'm glad it was good for him. This is what we got so far. And it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, so... That's how it's going to look, yep. So it's going to be building out, and then there's going to be the pieces that cover it, and you snap them onto these little things. So it's going to look real nice if everything lines up. But I guess everything would have to line up. Oh man, now I got to build something else that I need to attach then later to this. Oh man, alright. I think we're going to do it. We're going to do one more page, y'all, and then we're probably going to call it a night, so... It does, but honestly, wouldn't anything look creepy without their skin? Five Nights at Freddy feeling them all. That's funny. Alright, where's my C's? My C's. I'm getting really good at punching these things out. I need D. No, C, 19, 18, 18, 19, and 23. 18, 19, and 23. Here's 18. And it's bigger than yeah, it's a lot bigger than we imagined. Like, a lot bigger. This is turning into like a life-size, C18, a life-size Bulbasaur. And I might have to arrange things in the background to have it as a permanent fixture. And they're relatively inexpensive, y'all. I think you pay more in patience than you do in money for these things. I think this was only like 20 bucks. There we go. 19. These. Mr. Square, life size, yep. Wait till the life size Blastoise. Is that 19? I bet you that was 19, yeah. 23. Alright. Now I need these. Of course it would be the last one, wouldn't it? 12 and 15, 12 and 15. Alright, let's rock. Life-size Wailord will be the world record. Could you imagine a life-size Wailord paper model? Great, now that we've said it out loud, somebody's gonna do it. Lots of connection pieces on this one. Love to see a life-size whale lord. I dread to think how long that would be. Yeah, me too. That's kind of like a lifetime endeavor. But it would kind of be like a, okay, son, my time has come. You must finish the Waylord. And like it would go down in generations of just your son's building. You must complete the Waylord. Whew. Look at all those pieces. Ah, I bent it a little. My bad. Kyogre is bigger than the Wailord. Kyogre is not bigger than the Wailord. In fact, contrary to popular belief, Kyogre is quite small. Maybe like the size of a killer whale. A family Earl. Right. Oh, what do you have for your family's legacy? Well, I build this giant paper mache whale every day. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think I would think so. Groudon's pretty tiny too. I think Groudon would probably equivalent to like the size of an Ursaluna is what Kyogre or Groudon is like to me. And that's just my personal perception. Keeping in mind this is coming from a guy that thought Shuckle was the size of Lapras. And Tropius was the size of a Brontosaurus, so don't take what I have to say as anything serious. That's just how I feel. What if Regigiga is bigger than Kyogre and moved a continent? I don't know. Because you could move a continent with sound waves, right? You wouldn't necessarily need sheer size. Groudon is easily the size of a Tyrannosaur Zord from Mighty Morphin Power. No, you... Okay, but you didn't say anything about Kyogre. So does that mean that a Dragon Zord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers size is taking on an Orca Whale? See where I'm going with this? But this is also like... I mean, come on, let's be honest. The stats of Pokemon are all kinds of weird. Sure. Alright, let's get this put in. So this, D15, goes here, which makes sense. D23, no. There we go, 23. 3, 3. Okay, it's all coming together now. Which means that this other one... No, this other one. Have to go this way. Hold on to it this way. .5 meters in height. Thank you for the research manual. So he is tiny. That's what I thought. Like the size of a small bear. And trust me when I say that I was shocked at this, and I was in denial about it too. And what changed my mind? I think it was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and like, are Kyogre and Groudon in that game when you get to Blueberry Island? Can't you go around and catch all the legendary Pokemon? Latios and Latias. Plus, when you're playing Emerald, like, and you walk in on them in their cavern, image of Groudon being voiced by you. Hey, Kyogre, how about we go and mess with Rayquaza, huh? Grab another picnic basket. Is that 19? Okay, I guess I'm on point. And then this one, 2. Uh-oh, it's becoming instinct now. Alright. I don't know if I'm ready to combine these yet, y'all. Alright. Also, if I could, I don't know if any mods are still hanging around, unless Matt Gooch is still within earshot, or Ryan Tran, but we're looking for someone to raid after this, and we can go and drop us off, so we can all start to wind down. He's from the Bronx, dude. Hey, yo, boo boo. This is the Fugazi diamond. D. D. 9 and 13. D9, D13, D9. Two feet 4 inches. This might be a life-size Bulbasaur, honestly. D9, D13. No. Yeah. This model could, yeah, it could actually very well be life-size. Let me see if I can find the specs on the box aren't going to not include the base. So I think the base is included. He's standing on a little hill of dirt. Which I didn't even think, that's going to be fun. Yeah, it very well might be as close to a life-size thing as we can get. Alright. So D12, D13, this is 13. Spin it this way. Let's find some shapes here. There's a shape. I don't like that it's just in the side of it. Okay, but we need a diamond. Oh, we're still going based on numbers. Yep, here we go. Here's 4. 4 and 4. That just at about that 3-hour mark. Appreciate everybody joining me for my first official monetized live stream. 59 likes. You guys are great. Still 15 of y'all hanging out with me watching. There we go. Kind of connects in the middle there and making him a little bit more round. And then we have to take the other one. Let's see. 13. There. D9. Go here. And similarly. Ooh. Oh no, that's off to the side. I don't like that sound. Alright, I guess that's how it goes. Alright, oh boy, now the fun part. Combining the two pieces. Is his head turned? No, I just need to not be a dummy. Leave for work, Kev. I'll catch up with you again soon, man. I appreciate you, Mr. Skang, and much love, fam. I appreciate you being here. It means the world. We will talk very soon. You guys, I think his head is slightly turned. That's kind of cool. Like the carves in the cardboard makes his head turn a little bit. So as soon as I saw the card, now that was my first thought. Did you see the chandelier IR and black? Yeah, I thought that too. In fact, I actually have a thumbnail that I have made a long time ago, and I held on to it because I wanted to do story time like tea time. So I actually have Mimikyu at a tea party, and it reminds me so much of the Mad Hatter's tea party. All right, well, that's our combined pieces here. And we've got a little Bulba. Let's get A11. Let's get some A's. We're gonna finish this page and we'll be done for the night, y'all. And then we will pick this back up. Maybe we'll get back to it on Saturday, depending on if what I ordered shows up. We certainly have a milestone right around the corner at 800 subs, and then at 1,000 subs, I will be giving away this. Just keeping up with the theme of the Bulba line. And on Saturday, I'll be giving away that wooden Snorlax. A11. And between now and then, I'm going to be making a short so we can comment on it. There we go. That's A10 or A11. A22. B16. EB. 16. 14. 16. Small vacation next 4 days. Excited to be done with today's work. Excellent. You doing anything fun on those 4 days or just relaxing? Alright. Take that one. I'm gonna let me do this before I put the head on. And B16, A22. Oh man, okay. It's like that. B16. Oh, I don't like this. Just gotta shove it into the side slots here. Okay. One more step on this page. It's starting to get confusing now, so I think I'm lucky that this is the last of it for tonight anyway. My eyes are going. Hey. Do not have sound in and out. You're the best. Oh, Hobbies, I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so, so much. Going to Hill Station. Excellent. A Hill Station. Excellent. What's there? A14. A14. A5. 6. B29, A6, I knew it. Yeah, now we're getting into pieces like this, y'all. So, just letting you know why I'm over here. And then I need B29, so I need B's. Bless you. Where are the bees? Appreciate you, Radio. Another brilliant artist in the community. 29. I don't know what the hardest part of this project is. If it's putting the pieces in, which is pretty difficult, or punching them out, which I think is taking more time than putting it together. Alright, then I need B15, 14, 19. 19. 14. Now that's not good. I punched out a piece I didn't need. Let's try and put it back in here. There we go. So I need B15 still. Darn it. D's now. Appreciate your patience with me. Oh, this is a scavenger hunt for pieces. There we go. And then we're gonna look for someone to raid. Chari cards, what's going on? Hatter getting the gifted membership on the snipe. What's going on, brother? Manual. The hardest part is probably understanding that. Yeah, no kidding. Tourist spot, beautiful scenery, Venture. Excellent, man. Take some pictures, put them in the Discord. And I hope you're doing well, Chari. It's good to see you, fam. Congrats on partner. I appreciate that, man. I truly do. You certainly are missed. How have you been, man? Show you what we're building here in a second. Though I think that the thing on the desk is pretty clear. We're building a, what we believe is a life-size Bulbasaur. Okay, now this one come under his ear. Top or bottom? This way. Yikes. Alright, wish me luck. Alright, come here. Yo, non-gamer girl, how's it going? It's good to see you. How was your night? Or morning? Happy time zone. Alright. I think something is seriously wrong with this step in particular. That's in, that's in, that's not. I don't want to force it. I feel so wrong about the placement of this thing. But it's in. Hannah! It is Bulbasaur, yes. Can I go night? There we go. Yes, it is Bulba. This is what we got so far. But man, this is the piece. They wanted me to stick it into the side of his face down here, and it's kind of in there. And we're just gonna go with it because Kev's tired. Here we go. I think this is 5150 left, but this is Bulbasaur's one tooth. On the one side, anyway. He will have one on the other side, too, but... Alright, yeah, this is fun. This is a puzzle and a half. This is a challenge. Come on. That is what it's saying it should do. And I don't think it goes in there. Unless it does. Alright, sorry y'all. Just want to make sure that these are fine. Alright. And this piece here, it's gotta go here. Just like that. Alright. Holy moly. Alright, so that's what we got so far. And these are all cutout pieces that all fit together nicely. It's a 4D model, they call it, a Bulbasaur. So this is what we're getting to. This is what it's going to turn into. Chari cards with the 2. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. See you modeling over at Celadon City Radio 2.0. I've had little to no sleep. Sleep is important. I hope you don't have a busy day today. So yes, this is what we're doing. I was ambitious. It's really coming together. It really is coming together already. I'm satisfied with it. Like, I saw it at first. Honestly, putting the last 3 pieces in, I'm still a little discouraged because these ones fit together a little weird, but I think that once it's all put together, it's going to be something incredible. These little paper slips aren't really helping much. I'm working today, man. I hope it goes by super quick for you. Non-gamer girl, for real. I know exactly what that's like. And what I'm gonna do right quick is just take a quick peek. Unless, Sean, do you see anybody live that we could end with a raid? And while we do that, I did tell y'all that I was gonna read a poem that I wrote before the stream was over, as I already read The Raven. So let me pull that up, because I'm gonna read you a poem that has been dubbed Sunflowers in the Sand. And it's also a really good reminder. So, but I guess you'll just have to bear with me while I pull it up. Appreciate you, Sean. 63 likes, y'all. 8 away from 800 subscribers is still pretty incredible to me. Where is it? Appreciate y'all. I don't know why it's taking me forever to pull it up. Oh, might be chosen for us. Because I suddenly have misplaced that poem of mine. Dang, and I was so close to having that, everything lined out perfectly. apologize, guys. I thought it was right here. But it seems that my Gmail suddenly wanted to hide it from me. Oh, I found it. Alright. Thanks very much, Matt. You're one sub away. One sub away from what? I did not see anyone live to raid. Alright, no worries at all. I appreciate that. 200, let's go. Appreciate that. We don't have to raid anybody tonight. We can just call it in. In fact, I'll send the last video that I had. I'll send us there to raid it, and we'll go and visit a cool opening by Caradox Rift. She opened some of the new Ice Baby packs. Ice Baby Evolved. So if you guys are interested in that and some different kind of cards, we'll end with that. So, but this is the poem that I wrote some time ago. I was probably 15 when I wrote it, so just keep that in mind. But this is called Sunflowers in the Sand. And I appreciate y'all once again being here and helping me celebrate. Another day awake from sleep, wishing I didn't have to stand. Last night's dream I'd like to keep where all the floor is sand. Where rabbits are underwater creatures and snakes fly in the sky. Where frogs and squirrels have mixed-match features with sunflowers 10 feet high. Now when you say hello, your greeter slaps you in the face, and goodbye, they bite your fingers. Everything is magical in this place, however darkness seems to linger. And you can feel it pull and tug at every corner you come to, the good, the bad, the evil bugs, each with a doorway to come through. You try to do what's right in this magical land of yours, even if it means to fight and knock on evil doors. But if you're pure of heart, and the sun is always sunny, then when the evil tries to play its part, makes everything more funny. Yet even when you're pure of heart and ignore the evil voices, the paths they show you from the start will seem the better choices. So in this dreamland of mine, where snowmen live in summer, my best friend's a walking, talking canine, and the palm trees are made of rubber. Everything is fun and games while walking through the sand. The devil may collect your names, just don't take them by the hand. Ooh, Hollow Hunters, huh? Well, we gotta go and show love to the Hollow Hunters. What's up, ALB? It's good to see you, brother. A lovely poem. I appreciate that, Hatter. I wrote that a long time ago, and it's always kind of just stuck with me. It was actually called Dreamland. And then I read it to somebody within the last year, and they're like, I don't know why that's not called Sunflowers in the Sand. And it just kind of stuck from that moment on, so I appreciate that. That's an original PokéGhost. And I am going to do my best to get back to writing so I can bring you all more original creations. But I think that we can go and raid the Hollow Hunters, so we'll raid that. I am going to still leave Kara's link to her video, just in case anybody did want to go and check that out. You can, and I'm going to hold on to that video because we will go ahead and do a proper raid for it on Saturday as well. But we can go ahead and drop the Hollow Hunters live chat. This is Kara's link here. Not Hollow Hunters, that's Caradox Rift, if anybody wants to go and check hers out. And we'll raid again on Saturday for her. But y'all, thank you so much for everybody joining in today. I really appreciate you. As we get that link for Hollow Hunters, just remember to go out and get everything that you set out to get, and don't let anything stop you. But remember, it takes $0 to be a good person. So always do that through peace, love, and Pokemon. And thank you all so much for believing in ghosts. I really appreciate you guys. Right. Everything is so slow. $151 bounty prize, huh? Alright. That's rock. Alright, y'all, let's go PokéGhost raid our boys, the Hollow Hunters. This one right here. appreciate y'all. Hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Peace, love, and Pokemon, everybody. And we'll see you on Saturday. Come on back when we have that special giveaway.